driving. Please slow down.
You say that you're away. I try but always break, 'cause the day always lasts too long.
Spot. Hai Lignano, la prima app per iPhone.
Oh, the adventure has not even begun yet. I'm just off the highway now and about to enter Croatia sometime. God knows when. And this still looks like I'm in Slovenia. Although when you get near the border, it really starts getting hard to tell. But anyways, yeah, so my speed is probably back down to about 70. And we're going to see what we can do here. It's 22:14. That's 10:14, so I'm going to see what I can do about getting there on a decent hour. This thing's still saying 105, but hey, whatever. Another video, and I think you can clearly tell. That we're getting a lot closer now that this fucked up music has started. There's no more dance really. I mean, I tried going through all the stations, but it's pretty shit. Just a couple of crazy ass drivers, but whatever. And let's get to this. Let's get to this thing. Okay, so I'm inside Croatia. It's the funniest thing because this has to be the most Mickey Mouse border I've ever seen in my entire life. The guy at the border literally goes to me, da li imate nešto priznat? Which means basically, do you have anything to declare? I'm like, nemam, which is no, or no I don't. And he's like, izvolite, which means go ahead. Anyways, I just think it's Mickey Mouse. But the good news is, it sounds like the dance music's back on, so another border, and I'm in Bosnia town, so yeah. I'm not saying it's not a fun ride. It's just every one of these hairpin turns is completely invisible. I mean, I can put my high beams on it. I can see that shit coming up ahead. But the problem is the Garmin does not have any of the European maps. So all I see is literally a straight line. Meanwhile, it's all these little fucked up turns. But whatever. As long as no kid or cat jumps out. Yeah, I could never hurt a cat. Oh goody, the first Croatian toll route, or toll I guess if you want to call it. The only problem is I don't have any of their bullshit kune, which are their local currency. I only have euros, so we'll see what they can do. Hopefully they're a little bit lenient. For what I saw with the border guard, it should not be a problem. Outside it smells really nice. It's like this weird, like, I can't explain it. It's you can smell the sea, and you can still smell like pine trees. Toll I just paid was €1. I think that's just about the funniest thing tonight. Anyways, hopefully we'll get this show on the road now. Alright, so yeah, Beyonce's rocking over here on the radio, and just funny what I just passed. I just see this, like, looks like the back of a forest lit up like a Christmas tree, and it smells like burning. And I just look over and it's this massive bushfire. I guess they just set up for fun or whatever. They wanted to get rid of some of the old crop or whatever that was dying. I just find it funny because that's the first thing that tells you you're really in Bosnia or approaching Bosnia. Just the random fucking fires. Just random. Okay, so this might be the only detour of the night. I took a local's advice because the map that the Garmin has versus what's actually been built in the last like 2 or 3 years is completely different, like completely foobarred. So he told me to head towards Zagreb, which is going to take me to Karlovac, which is the hop to Okučani. So I'm just driving here, and just to give you an appreciation, this highway is completely empty except for a couple of straggler cars. Like, it's very strange. It's like they built the whole thing for just a tourist season. Very weird. And just to give you an idea, it's only 11:14 right now, so I mean, there's no reason for this whatsoever. They keep putting up these signs saying wind, wind. Now, it's a little bit windy outside, don't get me wrong, but let's just look at this for a second. I'm on a fucking highway, and the sign says max 70 in the left-hand lane, and they're telling me to slow down to 40 because it's fucking windy. Are you stupid? I'll be getting home by like 3, 4 a.m. Fuck that shit. I'm going 3 times the speed limit. Fuck you. Anyways, rant over. And the music's starting to piss me off because it's less dance now. It's like we're in the country or some shit. Anyways, it's all good. Oh wait, no, we got some Michael Jackson. That shit. I don't know if you can even hear it. So I got pulled over by the police. It's now 12:45 and I'm still on my way to Bosnia. So past Karlovac, apparently I have to go to Zagreb and then I have to go to Okučani, which is fine, but whatever. My GPS doesn't even really show me ETA anymore. It doesn't really matter. I'm just winging it from this point in. yeah, I didn't get a ticket or anything. They just stopped me because they wanted to know if I drank or anything, and I told them no, and I also told them never. So I think that was a bit surprising because, hey, you can't not drink and be from the Balkans. That shit's not allowed. How fucking dare you, sir? Anyways, it's pretty chilly outside actually. It's 12 degrees Celsius, and I'm stuck behind this fucking van. I don't know if I want to pass them. Like, it's kind of slippery outside, but I haven't lost any traction yet. Just don't want to risk it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm about 90% sure I just ran from some police. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I think they were trying to flag me down by not pointing their shit right. I looked in the mirror and I thought I saw them running towards their cars. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but it's very possible I'm being chased right now. But what I did is I said fuck it, and I just kept going, and I turned a couple of streets and I said fuck them. So tough shit. They get me, they get me. If they don't, they don't. Oh, if they get me, I'll play dumb too. So it always works. 1:14 right now, still 3:10. I changed the destination to Banja Luka, so I guess it's a bit more accurate, but it's still, I think, another 30-40 minute drive from Banja Luka to Kotor Varoš, which is bullshit. Whatever. Okay, I just had another incident with another cop. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them, but it's like they don't give a shit. I passed the cop and he was heading the opposite direction. I might have whizzed by him a little bit too fast, but I noticed that he stopped almost immediately and turned right around. So, like, if a cop does this to you in North America, you know your ass is getting pulled over. So what did I do? Whatever, I didn't want to be a dick. I just pulled right into the first plaza right away. And I turn off my car. I'm waiting for him for like 40 seconds. I'm like, where the hell is this guy? And I look down the street. He just parked. Yeah, he's just doing fuck all. So yeah, that's good consistency. But anyways, it's 119. 313's the ETA. So let's see what we can do here. You know, I have to say I'd be lying if I didn't say I was not getting pissed off. The city, the way it's built is just bad. I just can't explain this. It's just bad in every way, shape, and form. The whole God, let's hope this takes me the right way. Anyways, sorry. So just looking at the way the city's thrown together, like the main hub, like the main entrance from Slovenia seems to be like on a 2-lane road, whereby you're accosted by police constantly. And on top of that, you have another police officer. You have you not just have police, but like non-stop traffic facing the other way, and random potholes which are filled to the brim with water. So it makes the car hydroplane. Anyways, I hope I get there alive. Got more directions from some locals. This guy told me to go to Slovenski Brod, which roughly matches up with where Banja Luka's leading me to. And it looks like 93 kilometers, so that might be in the right general direction. What pisses me off is these quote-unquote autoput. They're fucking 70 kilometers per hour maximum. I'd like to do maybe double that, but you know. Oh, and on top of that, they have these fucking lights in the middle. But that's fine. Whatever. Anyways, let's see how long it'll take. Probably a while. To be one of the most erratic fucking nights I've ever had in a long fucking time. We're now back up to like 130 kilometers per hour. I got badass beats pumping again. And 3:33 is the arrival time. 3:36 or 2:36 is right now. So less than 1 hour to Banja Luka. Hopefully, we'll see how this is. But yeah. The rain looks like it's about to stop, or it has already stopped. The ground seems like it's dry. And strangely, it's only in Croatia. Alright, it's 2:55 and I'm about to cross the Bosnia border from Croatia. From past experiences, I don't remember this being too good, but let's see what happens. They tend to be very, very stupid. So let's see what's gonna happen here. It's 2:58. Still waiting at the border here. I saw what looks like a female border guard. I don't know what the hell she was doing, but she was over there, and she just quickly rushed over when she saw the 4 or 5 cars that were in front of me. So she might have been like taking a dump or was reading or something and just caught her by accident. She's probably gonna be pissed now, which is just great. All right, see what happens. I have to talk quietly because these dipshits might see me, but we passed the first border crossing. Now we're at the second one behind the Sava River. There's a poster. It says Sindikat Građani Policije Bosne I Hercegovine je u štrajku. I'll see you in a second. I just want to quickly get on the record exactly what happened, just so I don't forget it. But the nice thing about having a video camera in the car is you don't forget shit like that, because you can basically say it right away. So I had a gentleman that was about maybe 50 years old, 55 years old, sitting in there with another gentleman, and they were asking for my passport. I gave them my passport. They were asking for the papers for the car. I give them the papers for the car. Now the problem was, it looks like the car's registration papers are a fucking photocopy. Now, rightly or wrongly, that shit is not valid. However, the cop let me go, and I basically played to his, his inner inhibition, basically telling him, come on, you gotta let me go or whatever. Like he was gonna let me go anyways, I could tell, but there was some reluctance there. I was wondering what it was, and then he finally threw it out in the last minute. Ja ću tebe pustiti, ali ako ti hoćeš da kupiš kafu, to je za tebe. And basically what that means is, I will let you go, my son, but it's up to you if you want to, maybe buy us a coffee or whatever. It's basically a very polite way of saying, give me a fucking bribe. So I just threw a $5 note into the window. He looked startled for a second, like, oh, no, you can't do that, oh my god. But that startledness vanished within seconds, and he just took it. So good job, excellent. Yeah, so the bribery at Bosnia went just as planned, and by far I think the nicest police officers so far have to be the Croatians, or even the border guards. Anyone I've dealt with in Croatia was nicer. Anyways, let's see what happens now. We're now supposedly on our way to Banja Luka. We will see what happens. I'm following signs now. I'm not even bothering with the map anymore because the GPS is a complete turd. But I wonder if I get pulled over and how many more police officers am I going to have to bribe. But either way, I'm so glad that I brought 3 different license of my former licenses, the ones that are expired. I hope this goes good. Video really quickly. I just passed a huge section of highway that I mean, just look in the back. If you can see that, it's essentially what I just went through. It looked like a major section of the 401 in certain areas of like Milton or Mississauga or whatever. But the difference was there was not a single car anywhere in sight. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know it's 3:30 in the morning right now, but it is a Saturday, and I'm heading to essentially the capital of the Serbian-held part of Bosnia. There's like literally no cars on the road. It's just, it's kind of serene. But yeah, no, I just thought it was very strange. There's almost no cars. I don't know if that's visible, but Kotorvaroš to the left. It's spelled in Cyrillic up top and Latin at the bottom. And then at the bottom it's his center, which is the center of Banja Luka on the left as well. I hate this fucking rain. And I remember hating it when I was a kid too. Can you tell that we're close by? I don't know what it is. I think it's the radio stations playing the same. Oh, sorry, he's talking. Let's change to another station. Oh yeah, this sounds like that sounds like somebody threw a beat on the first one. Let's hear another one. Oh yeah, that shit right there. Love that shit. Can you tell that we're close by? I don't know what it is. I think it's the radio stations playing the same. Oh, sorry, he's talking. Let's change to another station. Oh yeah, this sounds like that sounds like somebody threw a beat on the first one. Let's hear another one. Oh yeah, that shit right there. Love that shit. I'm finally here. I'll take a video tomorrow.